Welcome, Sagittarius, Capricorn, to my March 7th through the 16th. That's what it is, the 16th. 7th through the 16th reading. Sorry about that. I've been sick, so some of them are been different dates since I've been trying to get better. So, okay. Hope everyone is having a wonderful March so far. I hope February treated everybody very well. Okay. Getting ready for that Virgo new moon and how beautiful full moon, excuse me, not new moon, Virgo full moon, and how beautiful is that? I was watching it last night. It's not completely full yet. Sure was big and bright though. I think it's gonna be full tonight. I'm not really positive, but the energy that it's displaying so far without even being completely full yet is pretty amazing. It seemed very calming. So, okay. Let's get into this. I'm gonna get a card and check for your feelings and what you are thinking. Okay, your energy. Okay. Ooh, we have the King of Wands upside down. Okay, why are you feeling upside down here? You're not feeling very good here. Okay. You're definitely in your energy. It's just that you're upside down. What makes you all upside down? Spirit, why is Sag upside down? Oh, okay. So, whoa, okay. Got some temptation going on with the King of Wands over here. Very interesting. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with an immature person. Now, this is very interesting because I just did Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now I'm doing you, and I just got done with them, so you might want to take a look at the Scorpio, Sagittarius, because they're also dealing with an immature person. Okay. Unless it's you who's feeling immature, and of course it could have been vice versa in that reading as well, them feeling immature. But it really did feel like their person, and this really feels to me like this kind of the same idea, like you're dealing with this immature person who's I don't know, get the devil sitting here. So is there some kind of like are they controlling? Is there some obsessiveness? Are you dealing with an obsessed, immature person? Let's get into this reading and figure this out, because I didn't see any obsession in the other reading, but it doesn't have to be 100. Okay, of course, they're never going to be. They just have these ways of being alike. Okay, and there's the Page of Pentacles again. Okay, yeah, definitely go watch the Sagittarius Scorpio, because you're getting pages too that is immature. You got the World and the Queen of Swords. It looks like, okay, the only difference is I'm wondering how this outcome is going to be, because this one almost looks exactly the same over here in the present as the last video. The only difference is it looks, because you're Capricorn, you may take this a little bit different from the way the Scorpio side took, right? So that's what the differences are going to be. Okay, and here's your card. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. So you're definitely in your energy of that Capricorn energy going, I don't think so. Okay. But yeah, I would definitely watch the other video. There's going to be a little bit difference because we're dealing with water and fire, and this one's, of course, earth and fire. So, but I'm going to keep this card out because this is very important, I think, because that's going to show you standing in your energy saying, no, I'm not putting up with this, right? Unless, like I said, unless that's your guys' self. Okay. But I don't think so. I think this is going to go almost the same as the other one. Of course, cross-watcher could say, oh yeah, no, that's them. And that could totally be possible. Okay, it doesn't have to not be. Okay, so you have holding on, right? What are you holding on to? What are you taking control of? Are you trying to take control of this immaturity? Are you trying to hold back from this person who's being immature? It almost feels to me like you're maybe trying to control a situation. It's almost like you're trying to control this immaturity. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah. Wow, okay. And there's that Queen of Pentacles again. So feeling that energy again. So yeah. And then you have the Two of Wands because you're very nurturing. And it's like you're taking control. Because remember, you have the temptation, you have the devil over here, right? And it's like they're tempting you. They're being immature and they're being very deceitful. They're being very, like I said, maybe obsessive. Or not doing what they're, the other one was doing what they're not told, not doing what they're supposed to do. So, but like I said, every reading has its own differences, but this is definitely taking on and holding and taking control and you having to defend yourself. Okay, but you're very nurturing and loving and your Capricorn side is coming in saying, well, I'm doing the work, I'm being nurturing, and I'm still being very loving. Okay. And you have the Two of Wands looking out. Okay. Being decisive. Eight of Swords. Being decisive. Realizing what's going on. Saying, hey, you know what? You're not going to blindfold me. I know what's going on. Okay. So you know what's going on. And then you have this Page of Pentacles over here who's acting very immature. And you have the Ace of Swords. They're losing it. Nine of Cups. Codependency could be a possibility on this one. Two of Swords. Maybe they're codependent on you. Maybe that's their sin. They won't let you go. They want you to do all the work. Two of Swords. Yeah, see? Not even thinking about doing anything. Not even thinking about doing not one thing. They're just doing what they want to do. Causing a tower. Nine of Swords. Causing anxiety. Having the perspective again. Perspective twice. And realizing, and not only that, it's also you realizing that you're getting ready for a tower moment. This person is going to give you a tower moment because you can't handle it anymore. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, right? Over here you have the World. Okay, fresh new beginnings. You're going to walk out of one chapter. You just in the past walked out of one chapter to get to this chapter. And now this chapter isn't working. So you walked out of the past once to get to this new fresh game board. That's how I like to see it, okay? It makes a lot of sense, maybe you were playing the game of Monopoly and then you came to play the game of life and this game board ain't working either. What? So you just started a fresh new game board. Wow. Fresh new start, new beginnings, and then, yep, there it is again, that immaturity again. Yeah, guys, please go watch Scorpio Sagittarius. It's the same reading. It's the same reading. Like I said, some little differences, but it pretty much, if it resonates with you, it is pretty much the same. Now, they're going to tell us that the immature person over here is, you're dealing with an immature person, and the immature person is the Page of Swords. Okay, for cross-watcher, if you're saying, no, the immature person is, Sag Cap, then that's fine. However it resonates, but it's showing us that the Page of Swords is immature. Okay? So you get a new world. Page of Swords is over here like, I don't know, if I like the new world. I don't know if I want to do the things that you're telling me to do. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I'd rather go play. Maybe they're tricking you. They're tricking you because they don't want to do all the heavy work. Wow, Tens of Wands upside down. They think that everything they're doing is just a burden to them, right? They don't want to reassess anything. Seven of Pentacles. Why do I even want to think about this new beginning? I don't. They don't want to do what they thought they were going to do. They had many potentials and options with the Seven of Cups. But they were moving so slow, right? This person was moving so slow. They probably could have given you a heart attack just waiting for them to do something. Yep. Where's the collaboration? Slow collaboration. Why? Why aren't we working together? And when we do work together, it's so slow. We have all these potentials to work together and to do things, and you're so slow. You said you were going to do this, and you said you were going to do that, but every time I turn around, okay, and there you are, Four of Cups, doubt. Yeah, I doubt this is going to happen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew you weren't going to help me. Wow. Okay. That was in the past. No wonder you're over here getting ready for a tower moment, because you're like, yeah, and you're still holding tight, right? Defending yourself. And why are you defending yourself? Probably defending your beliefs to why you're telling them. Okay, maybe you're telling them, hey, you said you were going to do this and that, and then they want to fight with you, right? And so you have to stand your ground and say, well, in a loving way. Whoa, because we have the Queen of Pentacles over here, so you're doing it very loving. You're like, hey, you said you were going to help me do this. You said you were going to help me do that, and they're like, no, I'm not going to do that. Nine of Cups upside down, I ain't doing that. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Before I even do the Queen of Swords, I'm going to get out Romance Angel cards. Remember, you're going to be this is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. That came out after the Queen of Swords, so remember that. What in the world? Trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. Oh. Because some of you may have children, or this could be your child. Okay? If this is your child, then your love life is being affected by children. So you either have children, so you might have to trust the situation will get better, even though you're bailing out, or this could be your child that's telling you, hey, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go play video games with Ricky or whatever, right? And I'm going to grab another one. Yeah, and then some of you, you're just like, I don't even know what to do. Because, because of the children involved. Maybe you have children with this person. Okay. What is this? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, if there's a religious thing going on here, where it's however it resonates with you, maybe they're supposed to be acting a certain way in your eyes and you don't see it happening that way, right? So however that resonates with you. Okay. But definitely trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith for your children. And that's totally what it is, for your children. So is this a 100% loss? Well, nobody can 100% say that anyways. We have Swords upside down, loss. This is loss, but it could be profound and some not, But we do have the Queen of Swords. You're sitting over here in your logic in the future. Oh my goodness, here it comes. So sorry. I've been battling bronchitis and it just came out of nowhere. Queen of Swords. Okay, you're sitting and you're still being very comforting and very caring. Okay? Maybe you've been saying something and you're logically thinking. Okay, maybe you're even speaking logic to this person. Maybe you're speaking about how they neglect not just you, but their duties. Or maybe because they're neglecting their duties, it makes them also feel like they're neglecting you. If you tell them to do something and they're not doing it, or helping out, then, how is it supposed to work? The sun upside down. Check for the red flags. Watch for the red flags. Maybe that when you get ready to tell them something, they turn their back to you, and then hey, it's not going to happen. And that's your red flag, right? Fool upside down. They're not going to take any chances. 6 of Cups, memories of love. Maybe you're starting to have nostalgic feelings and memories of when this person did do work with you. Just literally work with you. When they worked with you, right? You were like, hey, I remember, when we used to be able to work together. I remember, oh, shoot, okay. Happier times. I remember when we were, here's that religious value too. And it could be, I remember we used to go to church. I remember when we were complete lovers. I remember when we used to cooperate together. I remember when, we did everything together. And maybe you're not doing any of that. Okay. You're not doing none of that together. Complete love, complete oneness. King of Cups could be dealing with the King of Cups. Scorpio. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You remember the happier times. You remember when you were feeling, maybe you were feeling in the King of Cups energy. Maybe you were feeling, passionate, about this relationship. Since it's coming up on here, you were very passionate about the relationship. You were always prepared for the love. You always, 4 of Wands on top of the King of Cups. Passion. Prepared for passion. Prepared, for all of that. But then 8 of Pentacles. No one's working together. There's no more focus. There's no more focus. It's like their focus is not on you anymore. Their focus is somewhere else. Or you're not going to focus on this anymore. Or maybe it's 2 in 1. Both of you are not focusing on this anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get some angel answer cards. Yeah. Okay, it's not the right time. Okay, let's see it's not the right time for what? It's not the right time. No need to worry. So maybe it's not the right time for you to give up on this relationship, because it does say trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. So, and then of course you have the religious factors, and you do have the faith card over here, which is the Hierophant. So maybe you just have to keep working with this person. Maybe it's not completely dead for all of you. Calling in your 9 of Pentacles, right? Just have trust and faith. Maybe just that you could work this out. I'm going to grab a life purpose card. See what the angels have to say about that. What kind of healing you need, what you can do. What is appropriate for this kind of situation. What do they need to know? Watch your oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So either watching your oracle cards, watching people like myself, doing your own oracle cards if you're able to do so. Spirit wants you to know that is a good way to release, energy get some answers that you might be looking for. Dig deep within yourself. And another one, please. Another one, please. Another one for Sagittarius, Capricorn. Another one for them, please. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So just options. And I see the options over here with the 7 of Cups. So, you know, maybe there's other options. You know, maybe you could talk to other people about your relationship, get some counseling. You know, maybe even sit down and do oracle cards together. Try to get, you know, more talking, more communication with each other. Try to find places that maybe you can, right, I like this one, travel. Find some place that you might be able to travel with each other. Okay, maybe that will help you, you know, let go of anxieties, get you guys back into unity by traveling if you can afford to travel. I know not everybody can afford to travel, but maybe just going to the park or, you know, hanging out at the mall or, you know, whatever, you know. But yeah, think of the other options that you guys can do together, okay, to see if you can't start fixing the bond and making the bond stronger. Okay. Okay, and that was for you all, and I hope that you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys at mid-month, and peace and love to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.